Police give people tickets for all sorts of reasons. Maybe they caught you speeding, or maybe you ran a stop sign, or maybe they're lonely and they just want someone to pull their gun on. But it turns out there's another reason that people keep getting pulled over by the cops. And it's a dirty little secret called the quota system.
A lot of police stops happen every year, 20 million of them, and many of those stops, millions of those stops, have nothing to do with traffic safety.
It's being called a quota culture. Officers are being pressured to give traffic tickets, forced to meet certain monetary requirements.
Ticket quotas are illegal in several states, including New York, Illinois, California, and Florida. But even former law enforcement officials will tell you they still exist.
Commanders asking troopers to write a minimum of 60 traffic violations a month. On multiple documents, it says this is not a quota.
It's morning rush hour, and you are watching a Chicago police officer driving the wrong way down busy streets, driving in the direct path of oncoming motorists, even with no emergency lights, and cutting people off without warning. The cop behind the wheel isn't chasing a fleeing suspect. She's trying to beat motorists to their parked cars before 7 a.m. so she can quickly write as many tickets as possible.
Wow. Did you see that cop? That was so dangerous. People, other than my Uber Eats driver, nobody should ever drive the wrong way down a street. Because it isn't just dangerous, it's petty as hell. I mean, at least when Vin Diesel drives like this, it's to save his family. This cop is out there like,
there's only one thing I'm willing to die for in this world, issuing $30 parking tickets.
Now, the quota system is technically illegal in multiple states, including Florida. And you know, if Florida says something is illegal, then it's really bad. I mean, that's the only state that lets you order a margarita with meth on the rim, which is very tasty, by the way. But despite being illegal, quotas are still unofficially a big thing in police departments across the country. So you may be asking, why are police departments so horny for handing out tickets? Well, it turns out it's for the same reason that everything happens in America: money.
Many cities balance their budgets in part based on things that people do wrong.
Anywhere between $5 to $7 billion are made every year from known speed traps, arbitrarily low speed limits with heavy traffic enforcement designed to generate ticket revenue.
Nearly 100 Georgia cities relying on ticket money to fund at least 10% of their annual revenues.
All over Colorado, towns that cite so many drivers, the cash flow makes up a huge chunk of their budgets. None at 40%, Morrison at 52%, Mountain View 53%.
Washington, D.C. had issued $1 billion in parking tickets and traffic tickets in over a 3-year period.
Rolling down this 2-mile stretch of Interstate 295 in Hopewell, Virginia, you'll see why it's dubbed the $1 Million Mile. For years, Hopewell has used this sliver of highway that runs not through but along the town's border as its personal cash register. Last year, Hopewell collected $1.8 million from speeding tickets. Traffic experts say there's no overwhelming safety issue on that stretch of interstate.
Yeah. It turns out speeding tickets are a lot like uploading pictures of your feet to the internet. It brings in a surprisingly large amount of money. And when I learned about this, it really changed how I view reckless driving, because now when I see somebody driving 80 in a school zone, I think, wow, man, that person really likes to give back to the community. That's really impressive.